Hey, good morning, everyone. Today's live session is dedicated for understanding industrial requirements for quality analyst. As you guys know, quality analyst is a crucial team member in the software development unit. So today let's have a discussion in detail what job responsibilities quality analyst having, and if you want to avail a quality analyst career, then what kind of skills, what kind of responsibilities you need to perform to explore your career well. Guys, in earlier software development methodology, like we were following waterfall model. In that, testing was the last part. Means after developing the entire project, after deploying onto the server, then as per the requirement, test that all the functionalities for the responsiveness and like the entire one-to-one like integrations models and all, and then finally it is submitted to the client. But nowadays we are following agile methodology. As you know, agile means we will not consider entire project development. We will be divided into the sprints, and that sprint itself we termed as a project. Means right from the designing to analysis to development to deployment, everything will be will be performed. Every action will be performed. Every model will be tested and developed and deployed for which are the objective of that particular sprint. So quality analyst plays a very vital role here in this case. In case of agile, at least we cannot say the testers nowadays. This is the quality analyst, because once the the user stories are defined and get assigned to the developer, so right from the designs to development, quality analyst is a mediator between that project managers and the team. They will help the developers or designers to understand the requirement of that module, requirement of that user story. If there is any queries, he will be redirecting to the project managers and get it clear about the understandings, and then that analysis and that understanding he will be conveying while development. At the same time, once that task is developed, right, once that design is designed and like submit for the analysis, submit for the testing, then before designing and after designing, before development and after development, quality analyst plays a role. After development, obviously, once the model is developed, it is set for the quality analyst. QA will test, go through that all the user stories, understand the acceptance criteria, right? That is like in the agile, we will deploy into the testing server firstly. So that URL of testing server will be tested by the QA. He will write it all the comments, develop the bug list. If not major bugs, right? Or if that bug list will be resolved within that time durations before sprint close, so it will he will again sit with the developer and get it done and again retest. And if that developed module designs, right, are following the acceptance criteria, follow the like it's a it having that all the functionalities which are expected, then it will be go for the business acceptance and the further on the live server. So today with the Team Axiom, right, we try to understand, we try to explore, because we know many times we just like know the position, but in depth what exactly day to day that role and responsibility that particular position holder, for example here in this case quality analyst, will perform, right? So project manager having their own roles, business analyst having their own roles, quality analyst having is like it is between the both, means like business analyst may be interacting with the stakeholders to understand the understand the project requirements and lay down the plan. That understandings need to be forward to the quality analyst, because he's sitting along with the team. You have to understand the requirement, and after developing the code of it need to be tested for the quality, right? Most of the time quality analyst is available in the presentations while uh, 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 performing retrospective with the stakeholders, right? So according to me, right, while understanding, like he will be available in all the scrum meets, right, from the understanding while explaining the code, explaining the requirement to the team, while in the day-to-day activities, whatever developer, because developers have a responsibility to develop it, right? Obviously they also cross check the user stories and the requirement and acceptance criteria, but their role is to develop it. And quality analysts have to bird view on everything, right? Whether that developed things are as per the acceptance criteria, whether that developed code is like matching the requirements, right? So that all stops. He may suggest various things about the designs, the colors in the designs, while color combinations, the fonts, and many more. The clientele expectations, right? So though quality analyst is not directly involved in the coding, not directly involved in the designings, but he'll be suggesting, he will be guiding, right? He will be set up the criteria, right? He will be going for rigorous testing for the functionalities, right? So that it will match the client requirement. So he will develop the bug reports, which will be shareable in the internally, like directly. It will not be shared to the stakeholders or the like the administrator of the project, like a project manager or CTO. But in there will be the bug list internally, will be will be shared with the development team, so that like every bug every day he reports, that developer have to uh, rectify it, developer debug it, right? And finally, if there is a major bug which cannot be resolved in this sprint, and there is a valid reason, right? It may be like some mismatch in the understanding, or it may not while planning phase, something, so that features cannot be completed within this time duration and all, or in case of unavoidable bugs occurred over there, that time quality analysts report that bugs, and then uh, convince that project manager or product owners to like continue that bugs in the next sprint, or that remaining model can be concluded in the next sprint as well. So in this way, hope you understand, guys, there is a very crucial role in day-to-day development quality analyst performs. Nowadays, it's not only the manual testing, but at the same time automation testing. There are the various automation tools like a Selenium available over there. So that quality analyst or the testers have to develop the test cases and get it run on the automation tools. Obviously, like automation tools are used to do that debugging and do that validating the things faster automatically. right? It's like he will develop the various test cases and get it run on the automation tools to get the uh, reports out of it. So many things related to the automation testing. What is what automation testings and what manual testing? What is the difference between manual testing and automation testing? Is manual testing is obviously everything without taking any assistance of any drivers or any automation testing tool, right? So manually everything need to be validated, and if there is a bug, then it has to be reported in the shared sheet. That is what that is what manual means. And automation means obviously there are, as I said, just like a Selenium, there are various drivers and automation testing tools are available. So testers have to just develop the test cases and get it run on the automation tool and generate the reports. So according to me, he's a very crucial member. After the project manager, I'll consider him as the next crucial member, right? So like because of the not only the analyzing the things requirement, but at the same time after the development and deployment, yeah, his reports are very crucial for the further sprint closing, or rather the delivery managers also need reports of the quality analyst about the, and then on that basis he can uh, deploy uh, that models onto the live testing server so that the stakeholders can test it over there. A stakeholder can directly use it over there. So let us understand these all the things what I discussed up till now. Okay, with the team Axiom, I'm handing over these sessions to the team Axiom so that they can present you what exactly the requirements of the job description of the quality analyst, and then they have the models how they will perform the like your manual testing, automation testing, and all that. All the stuffs they will demonstrate to you. Over to team Axiom.
Thank you, sir. I'm Nutan Sunmane from Axiom TechGuru Pvt Limited, from Axiom team. Today's our topic, as sir said, industrial expectation from quality analyst. Here, a quality analysis or analyst technical base is software testing, but the job requires more than just technological know-how. Cooperation abilities to work well in a team context and strong here. Problem solving skills are essential, non technical talent for quality analysts that gain positions and demand better compensations here. Now, through this diagram, we are here with the phases of, we can say, quality analyst or process, or the quality analyst going through this particular process to quality or to provide a polished and quality product. First phase include requirement gathering. Here are the scope definition, create RTM. RTM is nothing but requirement traceability matrix here, automations and feasibility. See, the most important stage in the, we can say, this particular phase or process, during the first meeting, client describes in general what they want from the, we can say, developer team or product making team. The outline, they outline the functionality of the desired application or services and what feature it should include, but rarely the technologies they want it to be included here. Uh, Before, or some many companies examine this particular functional requirement to the business analyst, or the particular job is of the business analyst, but they can't guarantee the capability of the technical components here. So that's why the business analyst share this particular stage or information with the other experts, including quality analyst here. And the task include analyzing and deciding whether the requirement can be integrated within a single system, which solutions will work and which ones won't work here for a particular product development, planning the required software development testing stages and techniques which are included in, we can say, development phase here. Second stage include test planning, test plan, strategies, resources, and estimation plan over here. So, particular quality analyst define the testing strategies of particular phase or particular product. By defining strategies, making the time and the efforts estimates for the entire project, that is equal to a software project, we can say. After the requirement analysis, quality analysts create a document known as the test plan. It includes the project deliverable, its scope and objective, responsible role, and defines the testing environment here. If not for this particular stage, the testing process would be full of unexpected obstacles here. To ensure further stages follow the strict sequence of actions, it's a basic or a required job from the quality analyst to make up and document the plan of action, and other processes should be proceed in a proper way. Now, if we go to the stage 3, we have test development, which include test environment, test cases, test data, and test scripts. This is all the documentation part or some sort of implementation part also. Now, if we have test plan with us, so we set up a test environment and create test cases over here. A test case is a set of steps we need to take to validate whether the software product is bug free and work according to the specified requirements. After this, the acceptance criteria include technical standards and software product should meet to be successful with this stage. Now, if we move towards test execution, it includes functional testing, smoke system, registry, defect reporting, and tracking also. So, despite the importance of the previous software testing stages, most believe that the quality analyst only job is to execute all the test cases over here based on the plan to which we turn here. If some part of the system work well, we mark it as a pass. In the way, some can ensure that we are not missing a detail or product quality here. But in some test cases, if the code is fail or defect the code, the quality analyst should send a report back to the developer and they check out through the ongoing process over here. Now we move to the next phase, test reporting. Test reports and results. After the product is tested, it's time to discuss was it okay or with fulfill all the requirements or through one by one or we can say module by module. Quality analyst report to the development team should see through it the report which quality analyst give to the development team, and if issue were detected there, each of them must be well documented to ensure fast bug fixing without any misunderstanding from the developer side, and it will take some time but ensures that the quality of the particular product here. Now, quality analysis role and responsibility. See, we see a particular necessity of the quality analyst. Now, the roles and responsibility here: creating and preparing test plans and reports, including developing policies and maintaining quality assurance testing standards operating procedures. This particular standard operating procedures SOPs is we can say it as a one type of document prototyping for a particular product over here, because it shows the objective, it shows the expected result over here, providing training and working closely with a software development team. See, the responsibility of quality analyst, he or she should know everything about every phases of product development. Then only they can test, they can analyze the development process, collaborating with different departments across all level of management and streamlining the processes, being the point of contact for clients, development team and customer here, monitoring quality metrics to analysis data and updating it regularly, conducting software audits regularly, and managing the risk. so that the product development process gives the ease of productivity. Identifying inefficiencies in process using root cause analysis strategies and suggesting improvements to subject matters experts. Validating test cases and process control activities. And lastly, making sure the final product meets the expectation and the quality requirement of a user. Yeah. So if we see the skill which the quality analyst should have, so that he and she apply our their knowledge and give the assurance for the product development. Apply quality assurance here, strong computer knowledge, so they can uh, give their best. Problem solving skills they should know, and communication skill be the strong point over here for them. Specific jobs of quality analyst, they secure business, save money, protect one business reputation here, ensure the product quality, and monitor the process, overall process, we can say. Now, which kind of testing or which kind of technologies they use? If we go here, one of the testing we can see with this PPTs or presentation, Selenium testing. But here, various technologies available, tools available for the particular testing. So, why we need this kind of testing tools here? To manage and track all software tests, improve tester productivity, reports and share test results, integrate with DevOps, and customizable and flexible workflow. With this testing, we can achieve all these feature for our product development. See, here are quality analyst testing tools are available. The list of tools available here, like Test Sigma, Selenium, Telerik Test Studio, Catalan Studio, Lambda Test, we can say, Cucumber, Epium, then the testing Viz. But through this presentation, we are going with a single Selenium testing. See, Selenium testing or Selenium is a free open source automated testing framework used to validate web applications across different browsers and platforms. We can use multiple programming languages with this, like Java, C hash, Python, to create Selenium test scripts. Testing done using the Selenium testing tool is usually referred to as Selenium testing. Selenium test or Selenium tool suite include Selenium software is not just a single tool. It's a bunch of or a pieces of we can say software which is in a suite, a particular suite. See, catering to different Selenium quality analyst testing needs of an organization here is the list of tools, including Selenium integrated development environment, Selenium remote control, web drivers, and Selenium grid. Here, one of the we can say diagram through which we can explain this. Like the Selenium tool suite includes Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, WebDrivers, and Selenium Grid. The WebDriver and Selenium RC merged into the Selenium 2, and this is a new or improved version of Selenium 3, which combine all of this. So this is all for this particular tool. Now we move towards the manual testing by Swapnil. So over to you, Swapnil.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. And hello, everyone. Today I am here to show you some how to test the bugs from the running website. So I'll share the screen. And as we are working in the Axiom VIP credential, and we get the opportunity to find the bugs in that current website. So I'll explain you how to find the bugs manually. So here we go. This is the simple landing page of Axiom. And as per the design of Axiom VIP, this is the landing page. UI, the design created by the UI team. In this, we have to only see what is the color combination of the specific landing page and the buttons color and the images, the vectors we have used, the I mean to say means the font size as well as the font family. So we will test this as the specific person will click on the Axiom VIP logo. It should be redirect to the means refresh, and if we click on the login button, it will pop up this like this, and we have to write the mail address. Yes, it is working. In this, the navigation bar color is not proper, means it is the color is used primary color in the text format, but the actual color of the font color is the color code must be more important for the front end team. The front end team should discuss with the UI team for the color combinations and the font family, as well as the overall structure of the website. As you can see in the navigation bar, the color is not up to the means the UI design. Here we can see the design is the color is color code is #004080, and in the actual front end design the color is different. And we will test this. As I click on the home page, it is not redirecting anywhere. And in the analysis, the pop-up sorry, the drop downs are proper. In this session also it is proper. In the technology, yes, it is also proper. Yes. If I click on the C++, it is not redirecting anywhere. So nothing we do. We'll just create the test cases. The particular, we will write the particular topic name means C++ scroll bar. The bugs we find here, link issue, and the status is detected. The we can also write the specific address over here in technology. In the technology page, the C++, as I will click on the HTML, means the links are not working in the only the first link is working. As I click on the C, it is working. Rest that are not working properly. If I click on the JavaScript, it is not redirecting over there. So this is the bug in this. Yes. If I click on the notes, the it is appearing properly. Also, we can attach the screenshots for the same for the reference. The demo code is also available. Yes, the assignment, the quiz. Yes, here we can say there is bug. Means if I click on the quiz button, the content must be hide in the upper side and the quiz must be appear on the screen. So here we can write in quiz. Yes. As I have written in the particular quiz format, which once I click on the quiz button, the quiz must be appear on the front of the screen. And here I have written the status it is detected. We have to check all the functionality as per the design. And also here I am giving you a quick review of everything. And as I click on the feedback is appearing properly. Yes. Uh, See, I clicked on the back button, but it is not turning back to the proper place. So I can write the particular task feedback back button, not not redirecting properly. Uh, yes, I have mentioned all the things. While testing, the UI design should be with us to match the requirements of the client. So if I click on the basic, here also, if I click on the basic, the contents are not appearing. Uh, yes, by this way, we have to create the manual testing. We can write the particular topic name of the means where we find the bug, so that the front end design can be read easily, refer the documents, right? And we can also mention the bugs over here, and also the status. If we detect the bugs, we can write the detect. Otherwise, we do not need to write the test cases for the specific topic. By this way, we can go for the manual testing. Now we are moving forward to the API testing team. Over to Sahil for the API testing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Swapnil sir. Hope my audio is hearing to all. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sahil from Axiom team. First, let me share my screen first. Okay. So here's one demo task here, like demo application, which is maximum and minimum temperature. So today we will test the REST APIs of that particular application. So there's some front end part of that application. We'll go with this flow of front end. So it is working or not. So first we have to add the city. Maharashtra. Minimum temperature like 24 and the maximum is like consider 53. Okay. So it show the pop-up like showing this data stored successfully means uh, the application is working. So we'll go with the display all and he will check the Pune is added in the table like Pune, Maharashtra, and the minimum temperature and the maximum temperature is there. So we'll there's a other option is like maximum temperature. It will show. It's not showing. Means we have to check the API is working or not. For that, and there is a minimum temperature. Means minimum temperature is showing in the front end, but not maximum. And all the temperature and the city names are showing in the table. So we'll go with this APIs here. For API testing, we use a Postman because it is very easy, and it helps to check and modify the code on the APIs. So we'll just check, and I have the documentation of this also. This is my team member. So there's a documentation for the REST API. So is the API name local, means the local API, which is the you can we can say that the URL of API, endpoint of API, or URL of API. So here's endpoint is my create, which is I data is entered like method using post. So there is a API method is post, and the URL is localhost 5000, and the create slash this is the endpoint, and the input parameters like this. So this is the format like payload, and in the body I have to add this data in the JSON format like city name, state, and the minimum and maximum temperature. And the result will be shown like this is the output parameters. Expected result will be shown like this. So just I will go with this testing for the post method. So I will go in the postman. So here we can set the methods of which we want to work on it. So I will just post the data because I'm creating the data, and is the URL which is mentioned here like the API name local. This is the URL of and with the endpoint of create, and this is a data is entered here like Wardha Maharashtra, and the minimum and maximum temperature in the body section. In the body section we have to click the raw material, and we have to add these data in this field. And after clicking the send button, the data will be showing like this. Means the data is stored, created. The API of post method is working. So we will just go for the database in MongoDB. Just we will check the data is stored like Vardha and Maharashtra. As the first API is working, so we will go for the next, just like gate method. This is the gate method, and the parameters like the local parameters we have to enter in that URL, and with the endpoint is display. So using this, we will go with this postman. So we have to enter the endpoint display, and then we have to change the method like gate, because we are getting this data which is posted in the database, and we don't need to enter any data in this body. Just we click on the send button. Whichever data is stored in the database will be shown like this. Hope we you all seeing that data like Chandrapur, Amravati, Wardha, and the Pune, and next Wardha also, which is I recently added. This type of data means the second method of get is working properly with the API. So we'll go for the next display all. So here's the next methods like gate. We are using gate method with there is an endpoint with maximum temperature of particular city and the minimum temperature of particular city in the state, which state and which cities have the maximum and minimum temperature. For that there is a API method is get, and the input parameters like format is example payload. In the body we didn't enter anything because we have to get the data with this maximum endpoint, and which is already created in the API. So we are just um, cross verifying and testing that API is working or not. So that will be shown like this. The expected result like data shown, and the actual result will show like this. So we will go for the testing. We have to change the endpoint. It is next. and just click on the button of send. So here's the output. Expected result is here, like the ID and the particular city and state name, with this minimum and maximum temperature. In the third API is working, and but we cross check in the front end part. There is a maximum temperature is not showing. Means we can say that API is working, API is properly working and created properly, but fetching the data into front end, it's not completed or matched, or we can say that not connected. So this will be the bug from API to the front end. And next we will go for the minimum temperature. Minimum temperature is something like Pune. So there's a method is get as usually, and we have to change the endpoint of that particular URL like min, and this is the format like output parameter will be shown in the JSON format. So we will just go for the postman and enter here's the endpoint min, and just click on the send button. So he's showing the Pune, Maharashtra, and the minimum temperature is 24 and maximum is 53. With this he is created the id of that particular city at that time. So means we can say that the API is working. And we have next also the delete method. By using delete method we can delete that particular city or data which is stored in the database. For that you have the endpoint like city, but there is a slash, and I have passed there the particular city name which is whichever cities want to delete with using API. So I have added the mool with this output parameter like shown this the data will be shown like this, and the status will be shown status 200 okay, and the message will be shown in this output or terminal mool deleted successfully. So first we will go with this database and check whether city we have to delete. Just I want to delete that Pune. Go with this postman and enter here the city slash Pune, and we will change the method like delete uh, with without any parameters or body content. Just click on the send button. Yeah, here's the showing the result like here message will Pune deleted successfully, and the data will be like this. Whichever data is stored in the database that will be shown in the bottom side, and the in the header it will show the Pune is deleted successfully. So we can go with this database as usual. Data is deleted from the database, and we can see it also in the display all in the front end. Here's no Pune. Right. So in the backend side, we can say that all the REST APIs are working perfectly, which is creating and fetching the data as well, and deleting also. Those methods are working, and there's a bug like only the front end is not fetching data from backend or API. So this will be the bug for the maximum temperature. That's all from the REST API, which is tested by myself. Thank you.
Hey, this is really nice. Wonderful elaboration of job description and the responsibilities by Nitin. Swapnil had given us the good guideline how to test the uh, like bugs for the manual testing by using manual testing techniques, and Sahil had given us the wonderful demonstrations of API testing. Hey guys, this is to understand what is the role and responsibility quality analyst is going to perform in the development team. Most of the time people assume that okay, I don't want to I'm not good at coding, I'm not good at the development, so that I can prefer a job of a quality analyst. uh, though you are not directly responsible for coding, but Coding means what? Understanding the requirement and get it convert into the reality, get it develop into the for the functionalities. Quality analysts have a major role in that, so that he can recommend. It is more like a analysis things, right? See, so he can be a, to summarize the things about the role and responsibilities. He need to understand the requirements. He need to help with the team to make them understand, at the same time give them suggestions after development done. Okay, it should be retested, okay, for the acceptance criteria. Because of agile methodology nowadays we are using, everything become fast. Within a 15 days we need to release the module, right? So right from the analysis to design to development to deployment, everything need to be done so fast, so that like the live working model will be available on the live server. So quality analyst plays a very vital role in the analysis, at the same time testing for the functionalities as per the acceptance criteria. So my suggestion is, if you like just work it on the analysis, like work it on, means like you should be well versed with the technical script understanding, right? And you should be able to, because how you can guide to developer, how you can guide to the designer, how if you are not, because like if there is acceptance criteria, and if a developer straightway, so imagine the situation that he may explain technically the things that, okay, this is not done, or this is not can be function as per requirement, and you need to get it done from them. So there should not be the mismatch. There should not be the, like what I can say, you cannot say that I'm not technically aware about all the stuffs. So point is like you should be having more analytical skill towards business requirement. At the same time, after deployment, or after development done, you should be able to test, right? With by following that all the technical documents, you should able to test all the functionalities, all the test cases, and develop the positive report for it. API testing nowadays, entire this is about, we are talking about the front end development, whether the UI designs and the functionalities can be tested. But what about the API testing? So as a backend, we are not we will be having, we will be like, right now the technical architecture will be by using Node, or by using NoSQL database like a MongoDB, or PostgreSQL, or all the API development tools like a Java, .NET, whichever the like uh, backend coding technology you are using. So that all the APIs, REST APIs, which are directly we can test, right? So if a API developer provide you the API documentations, right? And that API documentations obviously is to be integrated to the front end, but that all the APIs are need to be tested for the responses, right? Need to be tested for the getting in results. So that following that API documentations, a tester, a quality analyst has to test all the APIs, and whether that all the APIs are properly providing the responses as per the expectations or not, and then it has to be handed over to the front end team to integrate them. So this session will give you the guidelines, right? This is not only just like in case of, as I told you in the prior in the waterfall model, the entire site or entire application is already designed and developed, and then you are testing by entering in the credentials and test, and then something bug occurred, and then you can report, right, manually. That was the things are there. But nowadays we are not following waterfall model, we are following agile. So that entire sprint, maximum you may find a sprint of a, like on a good sprint time will be the 15 days. So within that 15 days, everything will be tested and delivered and deployed. So that all agile way is there. So in such situations, day to day attending the scrum meets, at the same time be with the team, and then once the designer or developer uh, developmental done, and then it will be set for the set for the quality analyst. Your role is there, and then you need to develop, means like you need to report the bugs and check for the positive test cases, right? So this is what overall summarizing the role and responsibility of quality analyst. I hope this session will really help you out if you are aspiring a quality, like planning for having a career in the quality analyst, or you are a quality analyst and you want to upskill some certain things over there. So certainly this session will help you out. Reach out to us if you have any kind of uh, requirement regarding certain technical elaborations, or certain role you want to set a career as, or join us, so that like you together we can explore that all the technical aspects of a particular position, or technical things, so that together we can achieve the best and serve the best to the IT industry. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great rest day ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.